Hi, my name is John Kelly. I'm a personal injury attorney that handles birth injuries throughout the nation. And we're doing a series on birth injuries. And this is the final video of the series on medical negligence. And this one is neonatal meningitis injuries at birth. Neonatal meningitis in a newborn, is a life-threatening infection that often results from bacteria passed during childbirth. It can cause brain damage, hearing loss, seizures, or even death if not caught and treated promptly. I'll now talk to you about compensation in meningitis birth injury cases. If malpractice is proven, families are entitled to financial compensation for the losses resulting from the injury. This often includes medical expenses, all the past and future costs of treating the child's condition, hospital bills, surgeries, medications, specialists, rehabilitation, medical equipment, and other things. Severe meningitis injury can require lifelong care, therapy, and assistive devices, which can cost millions over a lifetime. Long-term care and special services are often needed if a child has disability. Example, if they have hearing loss requiring cochlear implants, mobility issues requiring wheelchairs, cognitive impairments requiring special education or in-home nursing care. The defendants may owe the funds to cover these needs over the child's expected lifespan. Many large awards like the $19 million and $29 million cases above are calculated to ensure that the child have resources for decades for future care. I'll now talk about some of the compensation that's awarded for pain and suffering for these newborns. Newborns who survive meningitis often endure significant pain, medical procedures, and reduced quality of life. Though infants cannot describe pain, the law allows recovery for pain and suffering and loss of life's enjoyments that the child will experience due to brain damage or other complications. In the Wisconsin case, for example, part of the $19 million was explicitly for the child's permanent loss of normal life. Another compensation area is emotional distress of the parents. In some jurisdictions, parents may also claim damages for their own emotional anguish, especially if they witness the baby's decline or if the injury impacts the family's mental health. However, these claims, often called bystander emotional distress or loss of consortium, depend on state law and are not available in every case. Finally, I want to talk to you about wrongful death damages. If the infant tragically dies from meningitis, the family can pursue a wrongful death claim. While no amount can compensate for such a terrible loss, damages can cover funeral expenses and the parent's pain and suffering from losing their child. It's worth noting that in neonatal cases, wrongful death payouts are often smaller than survival injury payouts, particularly because the child did not incur future care costs. Still, though, families have a right to justice and some measure of closure through the legal system. If you'd like to talk more about this, please give me a call at Kelly Law Team. You can reach me at 602-283-4122.